All right, what up, y'all? It's your boy Martin, aka the Boxing Purist. Welcome once again to the Truth and Absolute channel, where I speak the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, good God Almighty. All right, y'all. Happy Monday. Much blessings to you. Much blessings to your family. God bless the USA, y'all. Now let's get right into this, man. It is Monday. We had an amazing weekend of boxing. We spoke about that yesterday, and today there's a couple of things I want to cover. One, Edgar Berlanga and Canelo Alvarez have both arrived to NYC. We got the presser today, the first presser that they're kicking off of the two-city tour, one in NYC, one in LA. I can't wait to see how the crowd reacts. I get it. A lot of people didn't ask for this fight. I didn't ask for this fight. But if you didn't see this fight coming 2-3 years ago, I'm not quite sure that you understand the sport of boxing when it's dealing with the heavy hitters, cash cow, like Canelo Alvarez, and the potential that a fighter like Edgar Berlanga brings to the table. Now, after this weekend, there was a lot of talks about a possible Bud versus Canelo, Canelo versus Bud, great versus great, pound for pound versus pound for pound. There was only one big problem with that issue, though. You're talking about a 154-pounder, first fight at 154, jumping up to 168 to fight Canelo. Now, I hope that we could all agree that after the fight this last Saturday, not taking anything away from Bud's skills, because Bud has the skills to pay the bills. There's no doubt, no question about that. Actually, there's no doubt about anything that Bud brings to the table because the guy is spectacular. However, when going up in weight, I don't care how spectacular you are, this is not about levels to the game. There is sizes to the game. The punch that you packed at 147 doesn't always carry over to 154. The speed that you once had at 147 doesn't always carry to 54. The chin that you once had at 147 doesn't carry to 154. So what makes a lot of people think that from 147, you're going to carry all those attributes to 168, to not only face a 168 pounder, to face the best 168 pounder in Canelo Alvarez. Now, there's something that I want to make clear here. Y'all notice when these fighters jumped in weight, Bud Crawford, David Benavidez, and David Morrell. Although David Morrell and Bud Crawford, I'm not going to really speak on because they haven't been talking really too much trash, right? But what I will say about all three is that they jumped in weight and just faced a good fighter. Right? They jumped up in weight and faced a good fight. Let me just remind you guys, right? If I'm not mistaken, the first time Canelo jumped to 175, he jumped to 175 to face Sergey Kovalev. Now, I know a lot of you guys say, oh, Kovalev threw the fight. I know a lot of you guys say this and that. Listen, it was not the crusher. By all means, I'll say that. Canelo didn't fight the crusher Kovalev, but he fights Sergey Kovalev nonetheless. Mind you, the second fight, Canelo didn't just make a 175 fight against anybody to showcase at 175. He went after Dimitri Bivol at 175. Okay? I just wanted to throw that fun fact in there. When you're talking about greatness, yeah, he lost to Bivol. Whatever. The fact is that he jumped up in weight and fought a Dimitri Bivol, who at the time was the #2 ranked light heavyweight. I just had to throw that fun fact out there. Now, we can all say now, right, that Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez is dead. Right? I don't have an interest in seeing it. Okay, I didn't even have an interest in watching that fight before this past weekend's boxing events, but now even less so. Okay, it sounds good when you're talking to the casual boxing public that look at pound for pound rankings and who's the top guy at each weight class. It does sound good. Hell, it might even sound good, but it's not going to be good inside that ring. The only way that Crawford could look okay against Canelo is if he sticks and moves the whole entire night, given that he's able to do that against a fighter like Canelo Alvarez. Okay? Bud, in my personal opinion, is in a really weird spot right now because I don't know about you guys, and I could be wrong. Hold on, man. I'm making some food right now. You guys are going to have to just walk with me over here. I don't know what it is, and it could be me just being wrong, right? It could be me just talking trash. But how I saw it, Bud Crawford didn't look too crazy motivated how I would expected him to look. Okay? Maybe it's just me. I didn't see him too hyped up, okay? I didn't see him too, and maybe the event was a lot for him. You know what I'm saying? He was headlining the event, you know? The other guy across the ring was not put there necessarily to beat Bud. He was put there for Bud to showcase his skills against and build up a possible fight with Canelo Alvarez. But although he won the fight, and it's crazy because a lot of people say he lost, he did not lose the fight. He pulled off a close victory, but he did not lose the fight. And then some of y'all call him Bud the GOAT after he beat this guy. And again, I talk about consistency, how we rank fighters. Let's not even jump into that. But Case closed. I'm going to say that the fight between Crawford and Canelo does not happen. There's no reason for it to happen. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it in the back. Terrence Crawford, go try to make a fight with Jermell Charlo and then retire, bro, because there ain't too many options for you. You know, Bud is not he's a young guy, but he's not boxing young guy. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how longer he's going to fight? We shall see. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later after the press conference today. You guys enjoy it. Enjoy your day. Much love. God bless y'all and peace.